Okay, in this video I'm going to walk you through creating a Hangout and also showing you some cool things that you can do with Hangouts. Now notice a couple of things. I'm on google.com. I am logged into my Google account. So I'm going to, when you hit plus there, you see the following. Okay, this is, go here. Now if you hover over here, okay, you'll see, and you can't really see the logos over here, but you'll see all the places you can go. Looks like it was still signing in now. See, you can see all the places you can go within your plus one account. Now, step number one thing that totally messes people up about Hangouts, at least it did me, all right, is if you want to do a recorded Hangout, you come to this page and you think, aha, Hangouts, I can do that. And I did that. That doesn't record, so don't do that. What you need is what's called Hangouts on Air. They're two different things. Well, I'm sure they're interrelated, but as far as we're concerned, they're two different things. There's Hangouts and Hangouts on Air. This is just regular old everyday Hangouts. So this is like a video chat. Hangouts on Air, however, you find over here. So you come down here and click Hangouts. And you come to this page right here. And what this says live Hangouts on Air, and this is really confusing because then suddenly you got these things, and these things here you have nothing to do with. I mean, you're thinking, you know, if you're like me, you're thinking, well, what the heck are those? Well, these are public Hangouts, and I'll show you how that happens, that your Hangout ends up on this list. I mean, if you want, just, you know, look through here. I mean, they're basically people doing Hangouts about stuff, right? But what we want to do is our next step is to click this button right here called Schedule a Hangout on Air. So let's click that. You get this box. Okay, so we're going to test our Hangout. We're going to name our Hangout, and I'm just naming it Test. So you would name it something appropriate. If you're trying to rank the Hangout video for a given keyword phrase, put that keyword phrase in here, put that keyword phrase in there. Later on, this box will become the description box in your video when it shows up on YouTube. Okay, this Hangout will appear for all of these. These are circles that I have. If you want other people to see the Hangout, not be able to participate in it, but just to be able to see it, you would add their Gmail addresses here where it says add more people, okay? Basically, they'd have to be in your circles and all that, so you would add those here. Now, just to not to confuse people that have me circled in Google Plus, I'm going to get rid of these, and we'll just keep it as public. You can schedule a Hangout for later on, or you can start it now. We're going to start this one now, so we're going to say share. The next button is share. So it says loading. And then we come here, okay? So test, this is my page with my events, all right? Notice it says events there. This is one of my events. So how do you start the Hangout? Well, you start it by clicking this blue button right here that says start. Now, once you start it, it is not really started, okay? It's just getting ready to start. So, but your next move is to click this button. Now, as it starts, it will come up with this box right here that says invite guests. Now, these guests that get invited right here, as opposed to the place that I just showed you, that's my webcam getting going. These guests are the guests who will be able to actually participate on the Hangout with you. So, you know, when you look at Hangouts and, you know, one person talks and you see their picture, then another person talks and flips over and see that their picture, and another person talks. That's these people, okay? So you need to put in their Gmail addresses, or I'm guessing whatever, I don't know if it actually has to be Gmail address, or whatever email address they have a Gmail account associated with, okay, their login for that. So you would put those in here. Okay, now, you're going to invite them. If you don't want to put anybody in here, like if you're just doing a hangout of you talking to the camera or of you doing, you know, screen share video, and I'm going to show you how to do that, then you don't put anybody in here. You just say skip. Okay, but if you put somebody in here, you say invite. This all goes to the same place, no matter which button you press. It's just that if you put somebody's email address in here and say invite, what's going to happen on their end is they're going to get an email from Google that says, you know, you've been invited to a Hangout. It's got a link. They click on that link. If they've done this before, they will have already downloaded the Google Hangouts app to their computer. If they haven't, they're going to have to download that, and they'll be prompted to download that. Now, that process is, it's not confusing. It just takes about 5 minutes for that to happen. So what I do, you know, when I'm like interviewing somebody or something like that, I'll open up a Skype chat where I can kind of tell them what's going to happen next, and I can also say, hey, did you get the email? Yeah, Lee, I got the email. Did you open it up? Yeah, I opened it up. Did you click on that? Yeah, I clicked on that. What's it saying? It's downloading the app to my computer, so I can kind of keep up with them. Then just before we actually get on Hangout, I close the chat out. But that's just a, you know, you don't have to do that. It's just a good way to walk the other party through this. Now I'm going to say skip, okay, because I didn't put anybody in there. Okay, cool. That's enough for one video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start another video and show you. I am now on the dashboard for the Hangout. This crazy image you see here is from my webcam, which is currently pointed up. It's basically behind my computer looking up at the bottom of a shelf up above which I keep stuff on. So, I mean, if it was mounted on my computer, you'd see me, all right? And you would see me in that picture right in the little box right there. Now, I'm going to stop this, and we're going to continue this whole thing in another video because I want you to, I want to focus on the dashboard itself in a separate video.